The start of the afternoon session of the 2022 World Mixed Doubles Championship. Session 11, and today we will see Switzerland against Norway. We can look back on the first half of this game. Switzerland did have the hammer in the first end, but Lena Peds was left with a long run back to cut it down and didn't quite get the curl on it, cut across it and left Norway lying two. Norway jumped out to a 2-0 start. Third end, Lena Peds was left with a draw to the 1 foot to reduce the score. As the stone came into the rings, it began to curl a little bit, but Sven Michael managed to hold it enough. Takes a little glance off the front stone, spins in. Score of 2. Norway at that point were leading 3-2. And then the fourth end, Maya Ramsfell has backing to come to. Stone at the back of the 1 foot, she's drawing for a 2. Gets her brother on the sweep from start to finish. Nicely into the button, pushes the red one away. It's a further score of 2 for Norway, and at half time they lead 5 points to 2. Fifth end, and Elena Peds had to find a little corner of the 1 foot circle to score a 2. Starting from extremely wide ice. Didn't ever get round the first guard, and that was only a 1 to Switzerland at that point, and not really what they were looking for. But so at that point they trailed 5-3. Into the 6th. Norway had taken their power play option. Played it pretty effectively. Elena Peds was left with some damage limitation with her last stone and only picked off 1. Maya Ramshaw was left with an open draw, which she made. Stone positioning, it didn't work out, and they had enough and said thank you very much, well played Norway, and they win that game 9-3.
Listen, Maya, that was a really good game over a really good team. How were you approaching that game, knowing that you wanted to pull them back to 2 losses?
Yeah, it was, as you say, they're a really good team, and we know we had to play our best. So I think we continued working on the goals that we set early in the tournament, and that has worked for us recently. So we just kept doing that, and clearly it worked.
Talk about the ice so far this week, but also what it was like in this game.
I think we've been struggling a bit with the ice previously, and then I feel like as kind of the games progress, we kind of get to know it a lot more. This game, it was a lot straighter than the previous games, and probably a bit less frostier than the previous games as well. So we struggled a bit to get around the guards playing taps and stuff like that, but overall I feel like we managed it after the first kind of 3 ends, which was good.
Congratulations, good luck.
Thank you very much.